Good evening, YouTube. It's actually Sunday, January 15th, but this video will be coming out sometime after that. There's videos ahead of it, but I wanted to update everybody on the shop and also what's going on with this Lenovo in front of me. You see, we got some stuff on the bench. This motherboard comes from the problematic system build, which by the way is running fine, and so is this motherboard. I will have another update on that at some point. But back to this Lenovo, because this Lenovo laptop has a bad issue that affects a whole bunch of Lenovo's, and I was pretty shocked when I found out what the story was, and I want to go over it and show you what is going on here. This particular Lenovo uses USB-C style charging ports, and I apologize for the focus. Wow. I don't think my camera's autofocus is too happy here. Let me see if I can do something about that. Well, looks like that's not going to happen, so what I need to explain here is there's two USB-C ports on here. These are the type of ports that are used to charge up your Android cell phone and a lot of other things. Eventually this is going to become a standardized port. The one closest to the end of the machine is the one that's used to charge it. Well, it's got a problem because this port, the actual jack, has been bent. And what caused that issue is twofold. One, when Lenovo designed this jack, they did it so that, and I'm going to try to demonstrate this here. Give me 1 second, I gotta put the camera down. They did it so that this plug fits in real loose. You can see I can wiggle this all around. Now it does not fit like this on a cell phone. My Android cell phone, the plug fits nice and tight. If we move it to the next port over, you see the same problem exists. Over time, this is going to cause the actual USB-C jack to bend, and it doesn't last too long. The other issue here that actually accelerated this problem is that the plug was accidentally the power cord was accidentally tripped on, and it caused the plug to be pulled out forcefully, and it actually broke it, which also led to the eventual failure of this USB-C jack. However, it is a known issue that despite given no abuse or no accidents, this jack would have failed anyway within a year to year and a half, and this laptop in question is just under a year old. The owner has decided not to do anything as far as repairing this, and we're going to replace it. But I wanted to do a video on the problem because, unfortunately, I do believe that all new Lenovo's since about 2020 have this style of jack. In fact, I was watching someone on YouTube that does the actual repairs to these jacks, which the repair is quite extensive, and I don't have the facilities at this time to do that repair here. But even he said, don't buy Lenovo because of this jack issue. It is a fairly serious thing. And to make matters worse, there's another issue that's related to this jack. And let's see if we can get the... Okay, I'm going to focus in on this power block here, because there's something I want to demonstrate. Okay, you're going to have to trust me here, but this power block is capable of putting out 4 different voltages: 5 volts, 9 volts, 15 volts, and 20 volts DC. Now, by default, the power block will put out 5 volts unless it receives a handshake signal from the device that the power block is plugged into. And the way the power block gets this handshake signal is from a handshaking chip that's located on the motherboard, and it is one of the first things that receives power when the laptop is plugged into the wall. And basically what happens is this: you plug the laptop into the wall, the motherboard sees the power block, the handshaking chip goes, "Hey, I see it here," and the matching companion in the power block goes, "Yeah, I'm here. What voltage do you need?" Handshaking chip on the motherboard goes, "I need 20 volts. Power block goes, "Okay, here you go." And 20 volts comes out. Now, when the jack gets loose and the connection gets bad, sometimes what will happen is the handshaking chip that's inside the laptop, because of the poor connection, will be subject to a power surge and wind up getting fried. And when this happens, the chip can't respond to the power block appropriately. The power block is stuck in 5-volt mode, and guess what? Your laptop doesn't charge either. And the guy that I was watching on YouTube as I researched this issue said that one of 2 motherboards that he sees with this issue is going to have a bad handshaking chip in addition to the bad plug. And the only way to diagnose the handshaking chip issue correctly is to replace the plug and see if it works. The handshaking chip is not available as it's a proprietary Lenovo part. And again, it is not an easy thing to remove from the motherboard. and replace. So I wanted to fill everybody in on these Lenovo laptop issues. This is a Thinkpad 14, so that you might want to think twice before you pick up one of these laptops. As always, feel free to rate, comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll see everyone next time. See y'all soon. Bye-bye.